Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled amidst verdant hills, there lived an elderly woman named Isabella. Her age had softened her steps, but not her spirit. Wrinkles etched her face, each line telling a tale of wisdom and grace. Despite her frailty, her heart was strong, and kindness danced upon her lips like a melodious song. One fine morning, as the sun bathed the village in golden light, Isabella stepped outside her humble abode. She embarked on her daily walk, her cane tapping rhythmically on the cobbled path. The village was a world unto itself, with vibrant flora and fauna adorning its canvas. Amidst the symphony of chirping birds, a crow caught Isabella's eye. The crow, with ebony feathers shimmering in the sunlight, perched upon a weathered tree branch. Its eyes gleamed with intelligence and curiosity. As if guided by an invisible thread, it hopped from branch to branch, following Isabella's gentle footsteps. Isabella, though stooped with age, carried within her a spark that ignited the world around her. Her footsteps whispered stories to the wind, and the crow, a silent observer, sensed the magic that resided within her aging frame. It flew down, landing gracefully on the path before her, its beady eyes fixed on her every move. With a voice touched by wisdom and longing, the crow spoke in a language only Isabella could understand. "Dear lady, I have watched you with keen eyes. Your heart brims with compassion and love. Is there a task I can undertake to lighten your burden?" Taken aback by this ethereal encounter, Isabella paused, her hand resting upon her chest. A smile curved her lips, gratitude pouring forth from her eyes like glistening rivers. "Oh, wise crow," she whispered, "if you could retrieve my cane misplaced in the meadow, I would be forever grateful." The crow, with a flutter of its wings, soared through the sky with grace, leaving Isabella with a glimmer of hope in her heart. Time seemed to dance to a different rhythm as she awaited the crow's return. Moments turned to minutes, minutes to hours, and just when her faith began to waver, the crow descended from the heavens, her cane held tenderly in its beak. Isabella's eyes welled with tears of joy as she thanked the crow, whose wings seemed to have brushed against the heavens. The bird nodded, its eyes conveying a silent understanding of the trials that come with age. From that day forth, a bond wove itself between the crow and the elderly woman. Whenever Isabella ventured outdoors, the crow perched upon her shoulder, its ebony feathers a beautiful contrast against her silver hair. Together, they wandered the village, spreading warmth and kindness like gentle whispers of a forgotten melody. The villagers marveled at this unusual companionship, touched by the magical connection between the wise crow and the elderly woman. They too opened their hearts, offering a helping hand to Isabella, inspired by the selflessness that emanated from her very being. As the years unfurled their tapestry, Isabella's steps grew even slower, and her sight began to fade. Yet the crow never left her side, guiding her through the twilight of her days. In her final moments, surrounded by the love of the village she had nurtured, Isabella smiled, knowing she would be carried to eternity on the wings of the crow that had graced her life. And so, the tale of the helpful crow and the elderly woman lives on, whispered in the wind as a reminder that kindness knows no bounds, and that the simplest acts of compassion can bridge the gap between hearts and forge connections that endure beyond time.